everybody, this is Momo, and we're going to go ahead and start with a 11 by 4 1/4, and then we're going to go ahead and fold it in half to create our A2 size card, and it just has the fold at the top. And then we have our white layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have this pattern paper that is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4, and it's just some glittered Martha Stewart paper. And I'm just going to line it up. And then I have this other white piece of paper that's just a strip from my scraps. And I'm just going to do a scallop edge punch at the bottom. And I'm just going to trim off the side so I can line it up. And I'm going to actually trim this a little smaller or a little thinner. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere this to the bottom here, right about there. I'm actually going to get a piece of red ribbon and just see exactly, yeah, that's perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down. Right to about there. And then I'm just going to trim off the sides. And then we're going to get some tape. And we're just going to run this through the bottom. And just leave a little space at the bottom. I'm just, the reason I'm doing it is because I'm going to go ahead and stamp something, which I hope fits. Okay. So there we go. And good, perfect, it fits. So we're going to go ahead and do our stamp. And it's just a little stamp, and it says, "You're so sweet." Perfect. So, "You're so sweet." And we're just going to adhere that right onto our card. Just going to let it dry a second, so I'm going to attach my tape to my card. Got some ATG tape everywhere. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and line this up. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our card base done, and now our next step is putting our little image together. So let me get the pieces, and I'm doing the Gumball machine from the Sweethearts Cartridge. Let me get all my little gumballs because they're all here on the side next to my tripod. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I cut out a bunch of different colors. So what I did was I cut it out at 4 1/2 inches, and I did the shadow feature in this cream color, and then I cut it out like the blackout feature in an acetate. I just did this off one of my packaging that I got from something, and I put it onto the Cricut, and it cut just fine. It just has to be a thin one, and I just wanted it for just the main circle in the middle so that it looks like it's actually in a gumball machine. And then I cut out all the little layers that goes with it. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to start with adhering everything down to my gumball machine, like the acetate piece. Let me get my ATG gun. And I'm just going to put that together, and then we'll organize our little gumballs. So here we go. Okay, so we've got all of our little pieces onto our acetate, so the only thing left to see is the little clear part. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and adhere down all of my little gumballs onto my shadow feature, so that when we put this piece on top, it'll just overlay on top of the gumballs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and adhere all of my little gumballs, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of my glitter. Hopefully I won't make a complete mess, but I'm sure I will. And when you cut it out, when you cut out the gumballs, it always cuts out a little heart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Zig Two-Way on this little heart. And I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on it, even though it's going to go on everything else, of course. Let's see if I can... That's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do it on some of the white ones and adhere some glitter onto those as well. Just wanted it to be a little more blingy. And a lot of people ask me what glitter I use. I use Martha Stewart glitter, and I just like it because it's really, really fine. So it sticks easily, and you can get it off of things easily and things like that. Okay, so now that we have our little gumballs and our glitter, I'm going to go ahead and run some ATG on the acetate on the back, but only on the parts where there's obviously a layer. And that's just so that you can see the gumballs without seeing any of the glue. And we're going to go ahead and adhere that down. Just want to make sure that it's lined up. And there's our little gumball machine. Isn't that so cute? I'm so excited. And then I actually wanted to put like a little diamond or a little bling there in the center of the little dial. My battery was like about to run out, so let me check and make sure we're still recording. Okay, we are. And let's see, what color am I gonna put on this thing? No, I don't even know what color to put. I'm just gonna do a clear one. I'm not gonna get too complicated with that. There we go. So we have our clear little, oh, that one has glue on it. Let's put that right there in the center. That looks really cute. Okay, so our little gumball machine's all set, and all we're gonna do is get some pop dots and smack this baby on the card. So let's go ahead and I'll get these big ones because the little ones will take me a while. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this done. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere this down to our card. Just make sure that it's lined up properly. And there we go. That's our card. And I actually made this card for Mary, Card Crazy 09. She has a challenge blog, so I went ahead and did this for her challenge. I'm gonna put the link at the bottom. Actually, on my blog, when I post this card, I'm gonna put the link to it so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. And I'm not gonna tell you what the challenge was. You have to jump over to her blog her challenge blog and check out what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye guys.